Right now, God is teaching me that sometimes God will put you in a circumstance to give you the mindset, to give you the belief system that will support you in where you want to go. And it might be completely different than what you thought, but it gets you the belief system and it stabilizes you within that foundation of that belief so that when you're ready to move on, it's a more effortless process rather than something you have to struggle through. For me, this shows out in my career sector because I had this big notion of like how my career needed to unfold, but I was painfully aware of the fact that I did still have some limiting beliefs, that I have some beliefs that I need to work through, that I have some creative blocks that I need to work through before I can fully solidify myself. And those blocks were getting in the way of my ability to create abundance and prosperity for myself, more in a material sense. Because I was really wanting to get to this next level of belief and, create like of abundance and everything like that. But I just wasn't there. And so finally, I kind of released it. I remember like over the past few months, I had these moments where I was like, okay, God, like I'm releasing this focus on this being the thing that I need to do, which for me is like content creation, creativity, things like that. I'm releasing that I can't do that right now, especially because I had some upheaval that I needed to start healing through. And like that, God oriented me in the direction of this job that I would have never expected that I would have wanted to work for. It's like more of an office desk job, and I was pretty adamantly against desk jobs because I had like an internship when I was 16. Long story short, I didn't love it. But surprisingly enough, I went on to this interview. I found it by way of, I feel, divine, miraculous serendipity. And it's a job that I absolutely love. And it's not like it's my long-term thing, but it totally supports me in this belief system that God was trying to get, like, anchor into my mind. And I didn't understand how, because I thought the belief was going to come. It's like, okay, I'm going to get results in this way. Like, I'm going to make my videos and then I'll have the belief. But God's like, no, I need you to have the belief and it'll fuel this natural creativity. And so for me, it's like I started this job, brought me to another level of abundance that I've never experienced, brought me all of these kind of manifestations that I've been wanting, like a new car and things like that. Things that are more of a reflection of the internal work that I've done. Like when I see these things, like my salary and my new car and all of that, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, like this feels like it's a reflection of me. But I always thought that it had to be like, I'm going to pursue my creativity and this is what's going to happen. Now, I totally believe that my creativity is going to bring come to fruition. It's going to bring even more abundance into my life. But I will say that this new job, it brought me this belief system that through my internal work that I was able to kind of create and manifest and conjure into my life and attract this higher salary, these better circumstances, this upgrade and lifestyle. And it's more so correlated to like me being in total alignment with myself, and that I didn't even have to do a treacherous job search. I just had to be like in alignment. I just had to listen to God when God said, okay, go look this up on this day. You're going to have this interview and you're going to get it on the spot. I even knew that I was going to get it on the spot. That's not a lie. Like I prayed about it and stuff. And I got it on the spot, and I've been working there for like a month now and stuff. But there is this energy of, it's like God will sometimes prioritize the belief system, let you get established in that belief, and then the things that you're wanting will flow from there. Because now I'm not having all of this pressure on myself to like make content. I'm actually in this big healing phase right now, and so it's not even the perfect timing for me to be like forcing content. It's just a beautiful time for me to allow it to flow from my being as it comes through. But the thing about that is I am very supported by the foundations I've created with the beliefs that I've created, and these newfound beliefs, my internal work brings the fruition of the results that I'm seeking and things like that. Those newfound beliefs support the reality that is coming in next. But it doesn't have to be like this uncomfortable and terrible transition. It's literally very comfortable and seamless because my beliefs support it and God focused on the beliefs. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, God is trying to work on your mind. God is trying to align you, mind, body, and spirit first, and trust that through that alignment everything happens. But when we're so focused on the goal and how we think that it needs to happen, we oftentimes get in our own way. God knows the best way there, and you do not have to suffer throughout the process. One of my biggest things was like, I thought I needed to do these things in a certain way. I thought I needed to bring things into my life into a certain way because I thought a desk job was going to be suffering. It's not. I love it. I like do my job. I'm really good at it. Well, I'm still learning, but I'm doing really great, and I like watch my movies while I do it. It's a great job. making good money, good hours. I don't have like a set start time. Like, I have a variable start time within a range of hours. It was perfectly aligned for me. God knew exactly what I needed, but I thought, you know what, God, like, this is the only way. Like, I thought, okay, if I make my content, I need to do this. And it was just so much pressure, and the beliefs weren't supporting it because I was going at it from this, like, head-on approach rather than, like this just analytical, like, serendipitous, beautiful approach that God knows. And now I feel so much more confident about where everything's going. And there's also this belief that, like, God got me, like, everything is working out. So sometimes it's important to trust that God got you. And the beliefs that you're creating are the very foundations to what you're seeking. And sometimes the path is not going to unfold in the way you think, but trust that you do not have to suffer or be experiencing something less than what you would want in order to get there, okay? So I'll see you guys next time.